Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew the Moo, and we're going to start our next episode. We're going to go to the African mines. And so we want to travel there. Yes, we do.
Find Gyro. Our next stop's Africa and the center of the earth.
What treasure do you think you'll find there, Uncle Scrooge?
Only the largest gem known to history, the giant diamond of the inner earth.
And I really like the loading screens, the way that in the bottom right you've got a character, and look at that little slug. He's just like, his eyeball just wobbling all over the place, like one of those little,
Hi, lads. This is the place. I can feel all those diamonds singing to me. And it's a right pretty song, too. Gyro, I thought you said this winch was brand new.
It was. It's an unbreakable diamond tether, Mr. McDuck. I made it myself.
So long as you didn't use any of my diamonds to do the job. What's all this hullabaloo? Your lunch break isn't for 2 hours yet.
We heard voices down there, Mr. McDuck. Strange, ghostly voices.
Nonsense. There aren't any voices down there.
Whoa, whatever you say, Mr. McDuck, but your mine is haunted. You finish digging it.
Oh, you want anything done, you've got to do it yourself. And believe me, if I hear voices down there, I'll give them a good talking to. Now you stay here, boys. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
The rock bottom, Mr. McDuck. This mine shaft goes down for miles.
Like I was saying a moment ago, the slugs look like they've got little googly eyes on them, and I like that. I like that a lot. The little googly eyes, I think, are kind of adorable. You've seen things that are... I got hit by the little adorable little guy. Why? Because they're dumb. Now, these bats are enemies that I hate. So you can take that one and do as I did to it just then. So you want to be kind of careful with these. Like, like I said, just don't just automatically start bouncing on these willy-nilly. Make sure what you can do. You can go up to these coal and you can do that to them.
This old lift won't budge, Uncle Scrooge. Looks like the key's missing. You don't think the ghosts ran off with it, do ya?
Look, if I hear one more word about this mine being haunted, I'll start haunting it myself.
So we've got a slight mission that we've got to partake in before we can go any further into this. Take that, destroy the ghouls. Ooh, yay, yay. Take him out. Ah! Take him out. Take them all out. Yay, and there's what we're looking for, the keys. And so, I see those little slugs, and I think of the little googly eyes. And I can't help but feel like, think about something that I myself have done. I have... Come on. Ah! Come on. And you're broke. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Just kind of wait. Let them kind of go you into... Ah! They're gonna do like that. Of course, then again, when you got people like me who are just like, oh, I got this. No problem. Alright, keys.
Hey, you found the key. Did the ghosts have it?
Oh, I'm telling you kids for the last time, there are no ghosts in this mine.
I don't know about that, Uncle Scrooge. Something must have cut the tether line and broke the winch and scared away those workers.
I'll tell you what scared them away. Overactive imaginations. I'm not about to let a bunch of silly superstitions stand between me and the giant diamond of the inner earth. Now, man the controls and lower away, lads!
So, I see the little slugs, and I'm reminded about some of the appliances that I have in this house. By the way, go over here to the right, and there we go. You've got the next heart container. You should have 6 at this point, as I have 6. I have little googly eyes on my my electronics here in the house. My Xbox 360, my Xbox, Mrs. Beakley.
Here, Mrs. Beakley.
These mines are so damp, Mr. McDuck. I wanted to remind you to wear a sweater.
You're worth your weight in gold, Mrs. Beakley. If you'll pardon the expression.
Huh, of course. But I'll find my own way out, thank you very much.
Get it, guys? Because apparently they're making a fat joke. These, you really don't have to worry about them. Just get above them, and you really don't have to worry about them at the end of the day. Go here, take these, and look at that. There's treasure that's just hidden here. Hidden around. Bounce, bounce, and you've got a little red diamond and a birthday cake, just in case you somehow couldn't survive. So bounce up, bounce over, and these creature from the Black Duck Lagoon, nothing to worry about there. So let's make our way down now. And we're going to start by heading... Oh, no. That seems like they're... Oh, well. Like, no, I'm not going to head in that direction. That's the only way I can head. I wasn't paying attention. Apparently, I could not head in any other direction. But you don't want to sit there and just take too much time, because the fact that will kill you. I believe that's a one-hit kill. So we're going to bounce there. And notice the fact that there are a bunch of rocks here we can't go around, so we've got no choice but to go one direction, and that is up. And so go up we shall. Walk over here, and you'll at least get a small bit of jewelry, a little bit to sustain you. And so, you know, just do like you always do when you're playing through this game. Kind of watch what you're doing. Through here, you want to kind of do a little bit of jumping, if you can. Just kind of figure out where some of these are. Ah, there we go. I feel like there's more hidden away that I'm not seeing right now, but I feel as if, to an extent, there's not a whole lot I... Alright, there's two there, so I hit that. That's good. I hit this. Don't really need that, so I'm not going to focus on it for the moment. There's one that I missed. I guess it's not showing up now, so whatever. So make your way down from here. And, let's see, bounce over this direction. And you're going to want to break. Come on, break these. I've kind of run out of material as far as DuckTales to really talk about, other than the fact that I watched the cartoon a whole lot when I was younger, and I'm going to be honest, I am somewhat looking forward to watching the... okay, so there it is. I'm like, something's not right here. I'm moving too fast, apparently. And the answer to that is yes, a little bit too fast. I watched DuckTales a lot when I was little, and I'm kind of excited about the DuckTales cartoon, the new one with David Tennant as Scrooge McDuck. I honestly can't remember the names of the other people that are in it off the top of my head, but I mean, seriously, you got David Tennant. What else do you need to know about it? I mean, seriously. I mean, come on, guys. That's David Tennant. But bearing that in mind, I'm kind of holding my breath on it because a lot of things that were really good when I was a child, once the major corporations try a revitalization, careful with that because that won't do anything. A revitalization of cartoons, kind of like, I never watched any, but I heard the new episodes of Powerpuff Girls were really, really bad. And if you liked the cartoon as a child, you probably would not care for what they got going on now. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. Never actually seen it. I'm just going by what I've heard. Truth be told, I really don't have any interest watching a Powerpuff Girls cartoon nowadays. So, you know, it's not going to happen. But it's... I guess it's kind of like what I've noticed with a lot of things from my youth is, like... I'm gonna get myself into dangerous territory in a moment. I think people are going to end up misunderstanding me as we get chased by another boulder. The new Ghostbusters movie that came out last year, I was not excited about it in the least bit when I found out about it because, I mean, I just had no interest in it. It wasn't because of the fact that I thought, oh, I can't believe they're allowing women to do this and this, that, and the other. That honestly didn't bother me. I mean, that to me, I mean, if you're a big fan of the old movie, then you've got the right not to want to watch something because of the fact you're afraid of what they're going to do to it. And truth be told, whereas the movie wasn't the worst thing in the world like a lot of people were predicting, it also wasn't really good. And it's because of the fact that, you know, modern storytelling and whatnot, I don't know, there's just something about the movie. From everything that I read, there was some good to it, and there was some bad to it, much as to be expected, but, you know, again, it's just, we got the boss fight. We're at the boss fight real quick, so I'll be with you in just a moment about it.
Now, what in the world do you suppose those are?
Out of the way! Oh, my aching tail feathers.
Boys, did I not tell you to stay with Gyro?
Well,
Oh, I'm disappointed in you lads. It's dangerous down here.
we just wanted to help Uncle Scrooge. Yeah.
Hush, lads. Did you hear that?
What a Rudy! Those must be the voices that Miner was talking about.
You boys go back the way you came. This is no place for children.
Yes, Uncle Scrooge.
How are they gonna get back? They rode over here on a mine cart. So, but like, one of the big complaints that I heard about the movie itself was just the fact that the humor in it and a few things of that nature had basically devolved to, oh, look, she's fat. It's funny. Oh, look at the, you know. I don't know. It's just to me, some of the humor was like lowest common denominator type humor. And I'm not quite, you know, into all that sort of thing. And I'm not saying that Ghostbusters is the greatest thing that, you know, that ever existed. Because the second one was really and truly like a cash grab. You know, but, you know, at the same time, I was just kind of hoping that one day you might have the third movie, and of course with the death of Harold Ramis, that wasn't going to be possible. And again, I had no problem with the fact that it was an all-female cast. Just from what I saw with the trailers and everything else, it just doesn't look like my cup of tea. It looks like they did something with the movie that, you know, I just no interest in. So again, you know, we're all, you know, talking about personal opinions as far as that sort of thing is concerned. So everyone is entitled to their own view of the movie. And some people, you know, I guarantee you there are people that enjoyed it. And if they enjoyed it, you know, they have that right to do so. But, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, if you don't like this movie, you're still living in your basement. You know, that to me didn't help out the cause a whole lot. So, again, what I'm just trying to point out is I've noticed a lot of the stuff that I liked from my childhood. If they do a revitalization of it, is, you know, I hold my breath while I try to wait and see what they're actually going to do with it. You know, kind of like the Muppets. I'm a huge Muppets fan. I honestly don't like the way the Muppets are being portrayed now because a lot of them seem out of character from the way they originally were when Jim Henson was over the show. So, you know, I don't have a lot of interest in a lot of the new stuff because, you know, again, it just doesn't live up. I understand that there's character progression and, you know, what they're trying to do is they're trying to reach a whole new standard as far as the way that people act and deal and things of that nature. I just have no interest in it. So, I said all that to say that I'm kind of looking forward to DuckTales, but I'm not holding my breath on it being really good, even if David Tennant is involved in it. Now the boss fight.
You! What's the meaning of all this racket?
Out of the way, stranger. As the king of the Terrafermians, I forbid anyone to interfere with the great games.
Great games?
Stand back. You'll interfere with the role.
Ooh.
Strange creature, you are disqualified. Yes, you're disqualified for unsportsmanlike conduct and roll and crash interference.
Now see here, I own this mine, and I won't be bossed around by an overblown fuzzball. Step aside, I've got work to do.
Oh, so you're the one causing all the ruckus up above. Well, I have heard enough.
Alright, so you got this boss fight, and it's actually a decently easy boss fight. Boop him on the head like this. And now he's going to start going around just like this. Just jump over him. He's going to do this a couple of times, and then he should come to a stop. And then he's going to blow a horn. And with the horn blowing, you're going to want to start bouncing. Oh, no. This isn't the time you start bouncing. Do watch for the shadows of the rock. Don't let him hit you like I just did. Alright, go ahead and bounce over me, or go under me, and then over me, and, you know, whatnot. Alright, he's going to call again, and now's the point where I think I've got to start bouncing. Yep, just start bouncing, and be careful of where you're going there. Shouldn't have too many difficulties. And it's just rinse, lather, repeat at this point. I mean, this is probably, in my opinion, the easiest boss of the game. You're going to do this again. He's going to toot his little horn, and... Oh! Just watch for falling rocks. That's twice I've been nailed by this guy. So I reckon I've got to start paying more attention to the things that happen. Still feel like this is like the easiest boss of the game. Alright, so now it should be the musical tune. Step over this way, and just start bouncing. And just be careful of not getting hit by someone bouncing up in the air. And we're done.
I can hold up under your assault no longer, stranger. What is it you wish from us?
Well, for starters, stop these infernal games. You're causing earthquakes, scaring off my workers, and ruining my equipment. It's nigh impossible to mine for diamonds.
Diamonds?
Aye, diamonds. Like this one, though the particular one I'm after is a fair bit bigger.
Oh, you refer to garbage rocks. We have no use for garbage rocks. They're hard and sharp, and you can't roll on them at all.
You don't say. Tell you what, I'll do you a favour and haul away your garbage rocks, free of charge. Just keep the earthquakes to a minimum, all right?
Agreed. I am proud to announce that the Terraformians hereby welcome your garbage rock mining operation. Here, you can start by getting rid of this one.
Bless me bagpipes, the giant diamond of the inner earth.
Alright, let's grab that diamond and call this to a close. Yay! Like the giant bouncing balls that kids would sit on and bounce up and down on. That's exactly what those things look like. Ooh, Scrooge McDuck is running for the gold diamond. Oh, the gold diamond. So that brings us to a close. I just noticed, like, if you look in the upper left-hand side of the screen, there is a magic lamp there. I'm kind of wondering, is that a reference to the movie? Although it does not look like the lamp that was in the DuckTales movie. It's a possibility. But anyway, with that, we draw ourselves to a close with 17 million.
Gee, Uncle Scrooge, you mean there weren't any ghosts down there after all?
That's right, Louis. It's as I told you, boys. There's a rational explanation for everything.
Yeah, a whole kingdom of underground creatures who cause earthquakes as part of a game is a completely rational explanation.
Never mind, boys. The point is, we made it back with a giant diamond of the inner earth and gained an entire diamond mine in the process. Now, where to next, lads?
Alright guys, and so with that, we call this to a close. I find it funny that he was going, oh, there's a rational explanation for everything. And then we noticed the fact that he's like, there's no ghosts. In the previous episode, we had ghosts. So, whatever. Anyway, this is Andrew the Moon. We'll see you in the very next episode. Hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.